Hey guys, and this is SSJ Basilio, and with me is...
Cromwell, as always. Joined today by two special guests, aren't we?
Yep. Please welcome to the panel. Introduce yourself, guys.
Ready? What day are you at?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And this isn't Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live, where we analyze and discuss every single Love Live song from the beginning until now. This is not that.
Because this is Love Live Talk, episode 8.
Yeah, we're in the flow today with you guys.
Yeah, so welcome to the panel.
Yeah. Welcome.
Really
The panel.
happy to
That's
be
so
here.
official.
That is pretty official.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's good to have you guys as our very first special guests on the show. So, how have you been?
We've been pretty good. I mean,
Pretty
recording's been going well. I usually edit the videos, but Luke decided to edit all 3 this week, and that gave me like the most needed break of all time. So life is good.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Apologies for the stuttering. I'm pretty starstruck. You guys are a pretty big benchmark for us.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
Man. We're just
Thank you.
yeah, we're just
trudging along.
Yeah, we're just two dudes who really like Love Live and want to talk about it until people get annoyed.
You can say, holy heck, we really like
Very
it.
lucky to have people get help with us for our first special guest. So thank you.
No problem, guys. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for allowing us to be on here.
No worries. Anytime. So, I guess we'll go on to the first topic of today's show, and we're gonna start off by talking about the delayed live view, or the Saitama leg of the Happy Party Train tour.
I can't wait.
So,
I can't wait to not be able to see it. That's what I'm really excited for. I live in Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna pretend that it's on whenever we get to see it. Are you gonna be able to see it, Luke?
No, it's so exciting. I live in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's a town of about 70,000 people in the far north, right by Canada.
Yep.
And we don't get many special events like that up here, so there's not even going to be one in the big city to the south of us. So pretty upsetting, but I'll get to hear all the highlights from Tyler.
Would you be able to drive?
Did you get a first live viewing up there in Alaska?
No, we haven't gotten any live viewings. No, too small. Alaska's only got about 400,000 people in it total, so
Wow.
it's the smallest state in America. Not in size, but in population.
Yeah, it's
so.
the biggest state in America in size. That's kind of
Yeah. Well, I think it's like the 3rd smallest in size now. We're really moving up the ranks.
Oh wow. Alrighty then. So I reckon you should be able.
Yeah, so we all got delayed viewings in the same date, do we? What date's going on in New York, Luke?
the one in
Tyler.
you're good. I'm pretty sure it is October. Let me check right now. Yeah, October 14th. is
Same
the
here.
delayed viewing in New York.
Same here in Sydney.
Yeah. Exactly the same.
That's pretty crazy. I think you guys get it before us, technically. I mean, in terms of like
a little bit before,
global
yeah.
time. Yeah, you get to see it like almost 12 hours before us.
Oh, true.
True.
That's not how it is.
So are you gonna try and like avoid the playlists and all of that stuff when it comes out on the actual day of the live? Like you're gonna try and avoid the playlist until you go and see
I
it
was
live?
so convinced that that New York wasn't going to get a live viewing. Like I know, it's like it's New York, of course
Yeah.
it's going to get a live viewing, but like it was so late into the tour that they even announced the delayed viewings. So I was like, well, I might not even see it anyway. I thought like, God forbid someone was like trying to record it last time and pirate it, and then Lantis is like, oh no, can't go to New York anymore. But that's not the case, and we did get it. So I did end up looking at the set list for the other 2 days before it was even announced.
Yep.
But I'm most definitely gonna shy away from the set list for the 3rd now that I know it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
And supposedly, that's what we're going to be seeing the 3rd day, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Second day. But yeah,
Lucky
it's
dogs.
interesting that you talked about them not really like telling you that there was going to be a delayed viewing until really late, because I think you guys even got the announcement before us. We only got this like last week or a week and a half ago.
Yeah, a week and a
So
half
it was like
ago.
we had almost given up like all hope of even getting a delayed.
I remember that. I
There's still
remember
hope for me then.
I remember your whole group was like all sad that they weren't gonna get it, and then all of a sudden, like, bam, just one day, it was like, oh yeah, Sydney. That's pretty cool. I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, and same to you as well. And Luke, I reckon you should try and run to New York or something, or Tyler should get a ride for you up there.
I'll take a brisk jog to New York, the 4,300 miles away that it is.
Nice.
Take a brisk jog, should be there by October 13th.
Don't worry about the ones in California or any other parts of the country. You got to come to see the one in New York.
Yeah, just that one.
That'd be sick.
Speaking of California, I think they got 3 or 4 shows. Come on,
Yeah, they have 3.
What?
They won't share any with us.
Yeah. They got Aqours themselves like a couple of months ago.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's the next best thing.
Oh. I remember being pretty salty about that.
I was I bought tickets for the New York show the second they came out, and my girlfriend went to the last one with me, and she's like slowly but surely getting into like Love Live, but she doesn't want to admit it. But I was the tickets for the first viewing didn't sell out like at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, whatever, just buy it like when you get home. The tickets for New York sold out instantly. I was like, oh, I guess you're not going to Love Live. Sorry. And then I was on the Love Live subreddit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw someone talking about the New Jersey viewing, and I was like, New Jersey viewing, what? Because I remember for the first live, there were like, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but like, there were like 3 viewings, like 1 in New York, 1 in California, 1 in like Austin, Texas, or something, right?
Yeah, I think there were 6.
Yeah, but like, I saw New Jersey viewing, New Jersey viewing. I was like, what? So I checked the official viewing list, and there's like 30-something viewings, I think. Yeah, maybe that's a little high. Maybe like 20-something. I'm like, no way. And then I checked the New Jersey one, and it wasn't sold out, so I got a refund, and now we're both going to New Jersey, taking a drive.
Nice.
Nice.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
No, yeah, because we last time for the first live we only had 1 viewing in Sydney, and like everyone had to go there. But now they're showing it in like every city in Australia. There's not many, isn't there? Like what, 4, 5 major cities in Australia.
Racking them up.
Are you guys at least close to Sydney?
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, about an hour's flight.
Flight? You have to fly to go see Aquas?
I do.
Not me
God.
though. Not me
I live
though.
an hour away from the big city in Alaska, and if they had a viewing, I'd be there.
I don't need to fly though. I'm just in a country town called Bungendore, and that's like probably 2 or 3 hour drive away from Sydney.
Are you gonna make the drive? I mean, you're gonna drive or fly, that's what I meant.
Well, Cromwell's gonna fly out my way, and then yeah, him and I and a few other mates, we're just gonna make the drive up to Sydney, and yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a mini pilgrimage sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Oh, but for this live viewing though, I learnt my lesson the last time. I'm definitely gonna bring a towel and all of that because I was sweating a storm last time.
Oh yeah, I bet it's abysmal.
Oh, I was like, is it gonna rain?
Like the second day of the first live viewing, one of my other friends and I, we bought in roll-on into the cinema and all that stuff, like the roll-on deodorant, and we're just doing it every
That's a good idea.
in between every song. It's just like, oh, we don't want to stick out the cinema, we can just blame it on everyone else. Alrighty, so
It was summer here though, when this live was on. Okay. It might not be as bad this time because it's spring now.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
For us,
Yeah. The live ran so late for us. It was supposed to be over at like, well, I guess you know when it's supposed to be over because of it's a movie, it has a time. But I think it was like 1 a.m. when we actually left the theater, and that doesn't sound bad, but it's like it's kind of really don't think about that. It's like 1 a.m. You're stepping out like, wow, that was good. You got there at like
1
8.
a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Gee.
Because
Alright.
I think the first live viewing, I think it was about, when was it? It was about 4 or 5 that it started, and then it ended at about like 9 or something. Is that about right, Cromwell?
It was
Yeah, 8:30ish. Yeah.
And you just sit through all those words that they said that you couldn't understand. That's the rough part.
The little interim, little intermission.
Yeah, because you're just like, yeah, you're trying to cheer, but you don't understand any of it. Pretty unlucky.
Just cheer anyway. Just go,
There are bound to be some people that actually understood it, so whenever they cheered, I cheered too.
Yeah, there's the formula.
Alrighty, so I guess we'll move on to the next subject for the viewing, and that's what songs or song do we want to see the most in this one? Like, which one are you looking forward to?
Let's she ask our guests first. Which songs
Yeah.
are you most looking forward to seeing, guys?
I want to see Majuka Dreamer again. I'm hoping they do it. They didn't do it in the first two lives. They were in the first two of this tour. And I'm really hoping that we get another Majuka Dreamer because I'm pretty disappointed they didn't do it yet. And another Aquarium. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, for full disclosure for our viewers.
Yep.
Is this spoiler free? Like, are we allowed to talk about what they did show already?
Go for it. Go for it.
All right, our friend will. If you don't want to hear what's already in the part, skip this part.
Yeah,
Come back
everyone,
later.
just mute for about 5 minutes.
I guess they did do Aquarium. Sorry, I looked at this wrong. They did do Aquarium. I'm the dunce for the day. I got the hat on.
And they had the aquarium outfits on too.
Oh, they did. Oh, the game has changed.
I do, it being my favorite song, I really do hope the third day they pull out a Pocket Majuka Dreamer. That'd be great. It's hard to say song because Aquas is kind of like low on songs compared to Muse, obviously. So there's not too much to choose from. Like, I mean, almost all of the songs that weren't in the first live are being played in the second live. So it's kind of hard to say without just repeating the whole thing, you know. But if we do have to repeat something, I really do hope we get B-side subunit songs from the original run because those are pretty great. And by that I mean they're pretty okay, but it has Yozora and Andamo, and that's my favorite one. So hey,
probably won't get that, but that's I respect that. That hope.
I know it's just a hope. What else? There's wouldn't it be cool if we got like some kind of landing action, but like it was like an edited version and each girl got like a super big like solo part?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
I was about to say something like that. Yeah,
that would be so cool. Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if they did like the first season like OP also, or the first season OP or maybe ED if they did something like that, or if they had a special song that they showed up for that they showed up with and like did for the first time there, like it hadn't been released to anybody else.
So
that would be awesome.
Because Muse
I just had an idea. What if they play out of nowhere like the opening for season 2? Just to like reveal it there. They play
that's what we're saying, yeah. They either do that or like a song. I know Muse did it twice with the 4th and 5th live where they did songs that you could only get through buying the Blu-ray of that live. So maybe they do something like that, or season 1 LP would be really cool also.
That'd be awesome.
Season 1 or season 2?
Season 2, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Season 3, the season 3 OP.
There is what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we do have Rikaku's special surprise that we don't know what that is. So.
Yes!
I was gonna mention that. King said something about there's a special thing that Rikaku's gonna do, so we'll get to see what that is. I hope she's playing the old piano again. That'll be pretty hype.
Yume no Tobiura. I'm still with my hope that one lucky section of the audience will have a piano dropped on them for free.
Yeah.
That'll make the live worth going to.
That would be an honor.
Was hesitant to go to the live until I found out I could have a very own Rikaku piano dropped on my face.
Yeah. The same one she used. It'd be really cool if they did Yume no Tobiura for some part, like at least that section that she did in the anime, or if they just did again and it didn't go badly this time. So let's hope for that.
I always had that like little glimmer of hope that it's like, well, you know, it'll just turn to like a Christmassy snowy atmosphere, and then suddenly they'll just play Snow Elation. Like that has like a 2% chance of ever happening, but if it does,
Christmassy snowy atmosphere, and they'll play Yay Happy Christmas, dude.
Stop, please.
The roof would blow off the place.
Did they play that song live? Even at the mini Christmas live?
Christmas live, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if they played it at all.
Come on, we've watched that together.
Ah, whoops. All 2 songs they played, The Sword Jumping Heart.
They did like
Christmas.
8.
That's 2. Same thing as 2.
Yeah, 8, 2, pretty much the same number.
They did the Christmas live last year, right?
Yeah.
They did it at the end of last year, yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
It's pretty fun live. Go check it out. It's fully translated online. If you just look up people that are listening, if you just type in like English subbed Aqua Christmas live, then you should be able to find that pretty easily.
For sure.
What are you guys planning on for the third leg?
Oh, for planning or?
As in, yeah.
Or want to see?
All right. You want to go first, Cromwell?
Yeah, okay, I've got two things. One of them, you know these little, what is it called, these little like biographies that keep coming out each day leading up to the live next week. It always seems like there's something funny happened at the other two lives that we missed. You know, like,
Anji.
Like screwing up the Colton responses and it's like...
or the one where it said like...
Shuka just didn't do hers because she was too excited.
And Anji,
Anji
broke...
dropped her sticks.
And then Anji broke the
There
drumsticks.
was another one.
The breaking of the
I
drumsticks.
think Rikako kept singing like Shuka's heart in
Yes,
like,
yes,
the
yes.
Happy Party.
I'm pretty sure it was Rikako accidentally sang Ikeon's part.
I can. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Like things like that. I heard something. I want something like that to happen in the sights of my leg.
But it's
all wrong.
I just hope Anshan breaks the
strictly
break.
better.
I hope she breaks the drumsticks again. That'd be really funny.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that live. That's gonna be funny as hell.
As for songs that I'm looking forward to, I'm most looking forward to they played it at the other ones. The Sora mo Kokoro mo Hareru Kara by Chika Yo and Riko. The really sad. It's from the Blu-ray, which I think
the third one or the second one.
the third. Yeah, I think it's the second one, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really touching, emotional song. Really love it. I'm glad we get to hear it.
That's a real underrated Aqua song. I almost hear nobody talking about that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's a good one. I put it on my at-work playlist for a couple weeks about a month ago. It was real good to listen every time it came on.
Yeah.
Well, for me and songs, I really can't wait to see Galaxy Hide and Seek by Azalea. I'm really looking forward to that one. And
I didn't hear you. Which one?
Galaxy Hide and Seek by Azalea.
Oh, okay.
And I really can't wait to see what the dance is like for Waku Waku Week.
I knew you were gonna say it, and I couldn't wait. I was gonna be like, if you didn't say it, it would have been like, yeah. But what about Waku Waku Week? Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
if there's one that I was excited to see, it would be Waka Waka Week. But
I love
unfortunately,
the
I am not
outfits.
C-Boy for
I
another
agree,
year
I
and a
agree.
half.
It's gonna be such an adorable song. I can't wait.
We could already see the first live. You don't have to wait that long. Come on.
No.
It just wasn't broadcasted.
It's gonna be it's gonna be decades. I'll never be able to see the second live.
You'll be able to, man. We'll make sure you're able to see it.
Yeah, just illegally record it for me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Somehow,
do that.
but legally.
Yeah, we don't condone illegal recordings of the lives.
We'll just pretend to be like a news channel.
Are you buying the DVD? Are you buying the DVD of the first live?
I probably will. Yeah. I plan on it because I'm pretty like sad at my Love Life collection right now. I have a lot of figures, but I don't have a lot of like. I have this Happy Party Train CD. But I really gotta get my stuff together and start getting Blu-rays together for everything. So I'm hoping over this winter I can get together all of the Aqua's like season 1 Blu-rays and
nice.
and the first live Blu-ray.
Getting the season 1 Blu-rays has been something on my to-do list, but I just keep putting it off because of just like every week I got to spend money on something else,
Right.
like responsible things. Not that Aquas is responsible because that's a pretty responsible thing to look after too. But I'm just like, far out, I got to spend money on this. Oh, far out.
I guess I'll pay my bills this week.
Yeah.
Overrated. Bills are overrated. Don't
Damn
blame
it.
kids. Pay them. Everybody pay them.
Alrighty, so
This is the lowest morality episode of Love Life Talk ever.
so guys, we've Cromwell and I have been speculating this, and each thing we've thought has been shot down. Like we thought one was going to be CG, but that was already announced the other day, and then we thought another one was going to be dates for season 2, but that had already been announced at the last Nikonama. So what do you guys think? What do you think will be the announcement at the Saitama Live?
I think the biggest one we'll get, obviously, like I think it would be really cool if we did see the first season OP for one, and I think definitely the biggest one we're gonna get is the date of the next single. They usually save it for this. We're gonna get the full minute and a half PV for season 2, I imagine.
Yeah, I
Because
was
the first
just
one
about
had
to
the
say.
short PV, the second one had the 30-second PV, and now I think we're gonna get a full minute and a half PV. So I'm pretty excited for that. So those are the two things I really think are gonna happen.
Yep.
The season 2 PV the full version of that, and the next single.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I was just gonna go with probably the minute and a half PV. Anything else from that is just bonus. I want to see something that no one else saw before. I mean, granted, I'm seeing it like almost a month after other people see it, but you got
yeah. Well, it'd be cool to get the full minute and a half season 2 PV, but I'm really hoping that it's like a title or something for the 4th single. Like, it'd be awesome to.
Or at
I
least
think
the single announcement.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just a new single coming out like next. Next.
Yeah, you can start voting now for
Yes.
the center.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Because the build up and the hype going into Happy Party Train was pretty good. It's like, oh my god, 3 months left till it comes out. 2 months, 1 month.
It was really exciting. I remember I was keeping up with the poll pretty tightly. Because Hanamaru was in contention at the quarter length, and at the half length, and at the 3/4 length, and I was like, oh, come on, we can do it, baby.
Yup.
And then kind of sneaks in and takes this one.
Yeah. I think the top 3 were pretty consistent between all 3 checkups, but we didn't get there. Oh well. Try for the next one.
Who do you guys think will be the next center for the fourth single? Or Hope?
We talked about that a couple of weeks ago on one of our episodes, and I don't remember what Tyler said. What did you say, Tyler?
what I wanted or what I think.
What you wanted.
I wanted Ruby, but I mean that's just because I want
That's
Ruby.
bias.
But like a lot of our comments were talking about Mari, and I really do agree with that. Like I think Mari would be a fantastic center. Like if she really did get to just, hey Mari, this is your song, just scream ass. And
Yeah, Mari was my second choice. I think I went with Daya. I would really like to see a Daya single because she's had a really awesome year. Like really shot up the ranks and her singing talent. So I'd really like to see a Daya center song. I think that'd be really fun.
I have to agree with you about Mari. I mean, obviously I'm biased. Mari's my best girl.
Mari's your favorite, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to see it held in the next single. Really, any of them might be happy. Any of the ones that haven't been ascended yet, I'd be happy with.
Yeah, personally, I'd really love to see Hanamaru, but my gut says that it might end up being probably Mari or maybe even Rico as a dark horse for this one. She might suddenly come up in center.
We were talking about that. Like Rico was technically a center for the first one.
Yes, true.
Because it's Chica and Rico. So
Yeah,
we were like,
I forgot about
I
that.
don't know, like maybe. Like, yeah, it's just gonna be Chica. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, just one of the two.
Yeah, I feel like people probably see Chika as more like the center for Kimi no Kokoro. Like, I know probably technically it's both, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like Chika's main one for the center for that one for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes people just get like tacked onto the center, like with Ruby and Sky Journey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Nah, see, that was just a little jab. That was a little jab in you.
That's another song I can't wait to see at the live. Sky Journey.
I am so excited to hear Sky Journey live. I adore that song. I don't think it's super hard to sing. I'm a little worried about Daya's notes at the end of the first verse.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's super hard to sing. And I'm really excited to hear it because those songs that aren't especially hard vocally are generally really good live. Like Wonderful Rush Reviews was always excellent because it's not actually a very hard song to sing. So I'm really excited to hear Sky Journey live.
Oh, it's gonna be an awesome one. I can't wait for that one either.
I want to see like if they did anything special for the fact that they made it a Ruby center, like just for that. Like I don't know if she gets like an additional solo or something. Because I mean, like
that'd be so
She
cool.
just goes first.
yeah, I don't know if that's because that's like the bare minimum of being like a center, like one thing in the beginning and then literally nothing special throughout the whole song. Like that's bare minimum. Like I hope they do something, you know?
Hopefully she gets
She's
like a
first gen.
hopefully she gets like a rising podium or something like that, and she's like up the top, and everyone else is just like dancing
Yeah,
around.
Ruby is
Above
50 feet
everyone,
above everybody with a little
got
shot.
Yeah.
This is something I talked to like Tyler with before. When Thrilling One Way, like I listen to a lot of I love that song. I love that song. And I joked about it with Tyler that I really hope that the stadium goes out black and then like the guitar starts at the beginning of Thrilling One Way.
Oh, that'd be so
and,
cool.
The light comes on and Anchan's like playing guitar. I know it wasn't gonna happen. I know it was never gonna happen. But man, I really wanted it.
Man, I really want that too.
That'd be bloody awesome if that actually happened.
And she's just rocking out on guitar the whole song. I know it will never happen.
And then at the end of the song,
that's my dream. That's my dream.
And then at the end of the song, she like smashes the guitar on the stage, like that. Like she just gets carried away.
Yeah.
It just goes bam. Oh man, that would be pretty thrilling. No pun intended.
Ooh.
What about Daydream Warrior?
God.
What about Daydream Warrior, guys?
I'm pretty excited. I know it's going to be a lot longer for me to see it than you guys, but that's another one I'm pretty excited for. Tyler and I had talked about songs we're most excited to see before this live, even before the first one.
Yeah.
And I think my list was like Waka Waka Week, Thrilling One Way, Daydream Warrior was one of them, and Happy Party Train I think was one of my other ones.
Yeah, because Happy Party Train came out like a month before the first live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I was really excited to see. Oh, and the Cinderella Third Street.
Oh,
Yeah, I was pretty excited to like just see that song because I knew it was gonna be like this mess, you know, which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
So
Totally
I'm
agree.
pretty excited for Daydream Warrior. Like when I get to see it eventually, I think it's gonna be really cool.
I just wonder what the dance is gonna be like for it.
They're just gonna shuffle on stage. Yeah, Melbourne Shuffle. Hey, they're gonna do that.
It's gonna be pretty interpretive. It's gonna be pretty I feel like it's gonna be pretty interpretive. Like I don't want to say it would be a card song, but it's gonna be pretty slow probably.
Yeah. How about you, Cromwell? What do you think the dance is gonna be like, man?
I think it's gonna
And
be
the
good.
dance? I haven't really given much thought to the actual dance. I'm not really much of a choreographer or anything.
I think it's
I
gonna
just
be
see
good,
what-
but I do think it's gonna be slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess. I mean, it's kind of it's an upbeat song, but I mean, as for dancing, it's not really the most like demanding sort of.
But it's got a lot of
Dance
beats
song.
in it, but it's not necessarily like fast. You know, there's a
Yeah.
lot going on in the instrumental. There's a lot of notes
Yeah,
coming out,
actually,
but the
yeah.
tempo is not necessarily fast. You know?
Yeah, especially that like first bit. Yeah, the start. Yeah.
Alrighty. So is there any more songs that we want to cover for the Happy Party Train live, guys? Any more?
What about the subunits? Because they like which do you think they'll play the main subunit song from each like subunit CD or like the other one that they released like separately a few months before that?
Oh, like on
They'll
the...
probably, I imagine they'll do it like they did with the first two lives. On the first day, they did the two songs from the subunit CD that came out, you know, like 3 or 4 months ago for each girl, for each subunit.
Yep.
And then on the second day, they'll do the side for that CD and the extra song that came out for SIF.
Yeah.
So like,
we'll get because we're only watching like one day.
ooh, that's true.
So-
If you're probably watching day one, so you probably get the two songs from the subunit CD. So like Kaori Yasuke and Shadow Gate to Love for
But then
Guilty Kiss.
but then on the
I'm trying to think of which one I'd want more. What are the? So we got Guilty As Fever, PS something, and what was the other one?
Lonely Tuning, Lonely Tuning.
Only tuning.
Loading Tuning.
Lonely, yeah.
Out of all of them, because I know we get the B-sides no matter what, like the B-sides of the single, and then it's either the main single. What am I saying? The the main song and or the third one. I think I'd rather the just the single. So like Koriyaski and Shadow Gate to Love, because like I'm not too crazy about any of the SIF subunit singles, with the exception of Guilty As Fever. I think that's pretty good. I think
That's a banger.
PS whatever is like one of Sharon's like weakest things so far, and Loading Tuning is pretty good, but it's kind of not my thing, and I just prefer the others. So I really hope we do get both side and B side of the new singles.
And you guys are probably gonna be like watching day one, which is what they've always done on viewings. It's usually been day one. So I imagine that you'll get, you know, Kaori Yasuke, Kinmei right now, Happy End, and Shadow Gate, and Galaxy Hide and Seek. Sorry.
No, I hope it's those ones. I'd like to hear the main singles rather than those like other the STF ones.
Yeah, I love Guilty Eyes Fever a lot, but Kaori Yasuke and Kinmei right now Happy End are
Would
like
it?
in my top 10 subunit songs, just like ever.
Would they
So,
have time?
Obviously,
to do it,
when
yeah?
I get to see it, I'll see the Blu-ray, so I'll get whatever I want. But I'm hoping for you guys that it's those ones.
Imagine if they had time to do all three.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be hype. I doubt it, but maybe they make this one a lot longer because it's the last one. Who knows?
Who knows?
Nah, but I really hope it's the main singles too. Like, because that'd just be set because, like I said, I'm really looking forward to Galaxy Hide and Seek, so I'd love to see that one.
The Galaxy Hide and Seek is a pretty good one.
I still love
I like,
lonely tuning.
you know what's really grown on me that like I never thought would? Innocent
Yeah?
Bird.
Oh
Like,
yes, Innocent Bird's really awesome too.
I listened to Innocent Bird when it first came out, and I was like, this is like strange. Okay, I guess. And like, I've listened to Innocent Bird. Like, I was with my girlfriend in my dorm room, and like, I played a song. She's like, this sounds generic. I'm like, oh, how about this then? And I played Innocent Bird, like the least generic song I can think of. And I listened to it, I'm like,
80s synth pop.
yeah, and I was like, this sounds pretty good. And then I just like listened to it on my own time. I'm like, like I think I finally found my Azalea song. Don't quote me on that one.
Yeah.
We're getting to Innocent Bird in I think about a month or two.
Oh, cool.
In our thing, so I got some choice words for that one. So I'm happy that you picked up a love for it, Tyler.
Have you not found your love for it yet?
I have not. I got issues with Azalea, but those are my issues. I'm happy you guys like them.
I like Azalea. Azalea's my main subunit. I love all
The outfits from Azalea are really good.
Oh my goodness! First live, did you see Arisha's bow? Oh, I know this is like decades ago, but man, that bow, that Azalea outfit with the bow, and she looked good.
I agree with that.
That's actually really
agree
funny.
with that.
One of our friends who was sitting with Cromwell and I, he was just like, oh, she's so sexy. Like if he was an anime character, I swear it would have been a tsunami nosebleed. I kid you not.
I mean, like, he's not wrong. Like, Arisha's
Yeah, oh
a pretty
no,
good-looking lady,
by all means.
so.
Those shoulders, far out. But, far out. Alrighty, so then we may as well go on to the next topic as well. So we've had a pretty big stream of announcements the other day in regards to SIF and the Perfect Dream project. So Cromwell, did you want to take the reins with this one?
Okay.
Because you got a bit to say, man.
I don't know whether we should start with my opinion. My opinion is kind of probably different to most people's opinion. I think we should probably hear what you guys have to say first, and then I'll get to my bit. Just because
Good. Yeah, no, I was about to say I'll start out and then start screaming as well. It was the goat of life. It was just the best. They had Emerson there. They had big the All Stars. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I
so
can't wait to play All Stars.
Back to Emmett soon. Did you see her? She is adorable.
Yep.
It was pretty cute.
PD. I'm still stuck on that. Like, her hair looked on point. It looked great. I'm in love. I'm back to being in love with Emmett soon.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we had PDP stuff, and we had Emmett soon again. And it was fantastic.
How did it feel seeing Imitsun and Anchan on the same stage? Like, how did it feel to you guys? I thought
Anchan's just like actually in love with him.
Yeah, Anchan was just like permanently fixated on Emitsu.
She looked like she was trying her best to just like hold her smile, like massive smile, but she gave it away a couple times there.
Yeah, she looked like she was gonna cry actually.
I feel like that was just Chica on stage. Like, it wasn't even Anchan. Like, that's like the real Chica on stage.
Yeah.
And like, Anchan's a massive Love Live fan from like even before she was part of Love Live, because she went to lives. I'm pretty sure she went to the third and fourth live, like by her, she herself. She cosplayed as Hanukkah before, so this must have been just like a dream come true. So I don't think there had been much stuff going on between the seiyus from the different groups. I'm pretty sure like the seiyus from both groups just started like following each other on Twitter,
I was thinking about that before. I think that was like a contractual obligation thing. Like, they were probably told not to, and then the announcement happened, and then suddenly they're all following each other. Like, that's a good sign. Like,
well, I mean, like,
true.
Muse had no like contract where they're like stopped from doing that. I don't know. Maybe they just got to know each other a little bit better. I don't know. I love it though. I love it.
I'd really like to believe it's like they wanted to, but then Lantis, the execs are like, no. You gotta wait.
They're
Big
telling
bad
him no
Lantis.
and slapping the whip on him.
They nearly slapped the whip on your live stream the other day too. They made a bit of a cameo.
Oh yeah,
Lantis is coming down on us.
He just showed up with the gun.
Digging down.
Stop playing our music.
I really do want to hear your. I mean, there's a lot more to talk about in regards to what we're hyped about, but I really do want to hear what you have to say, Cromwell.
It's about PvP. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for saying this, but I don't really like PvP, and I think it's too early for another group to come in, and I don't think it's the right time to introduce them like this.
I think PvP is like kind of weird right now because we're not 100% sure what they're going to be doing.
Yeah,
but we do know that they're not going to be an actual they're not going to be working together as a group. They're going to be more competing with each other. They're going to be more rivals. So there's going to be more solo stuff involved. Even if I'm assuming, as we can assume at this point, that they're going to have their own songs, right? We weren't 100% sure before, but we can assume with All Stars, probably all their songs will come out through All Stars. It's going to be solo stuff. It's not going to be group orientated like Aqua's Muse.
Because they're rivals.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's the part that I really appreciate and enjoy about it.
I like that fact, but I just feel like Aqours' second season hasn't even come out yet. I mean, they haven't even finished their second live, and we've already had another 9 idols announced. I feel like it's it's so hard for me to say this, but because I know how many people love the new girls and stuff, but I just feel like it's taking attention away from Aqours at a time when they should be at their absolute peak without any other competition up there in the top spot. I mean, them and Muse are at the top, at the peak, and then you got PvP coming along, sort of taking attention away from that. When this should be their time to really shine and be at their best, in my opinion.
I can see where you're coming from. What was I gonna say?
I mean, feel free to disagree. I mean, I expect.
That's okay. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I get you.
We're all chilled out back here.
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. It'd be different. It'd be totally different if they were got their own side anime. Even if it was a short series, I'd be like, whoa, hold on. But it just seems okay. So they could have done one of two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So PvP has obviously been around for a while. The girls. I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about when they were N girls. I'm talking about when PvP was first announced, right?
Yeah.
Because N girls, they've been N girls forever. But when PvP was first announced, we were like, oh, who are these girls? Blah, 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 blah. Are they going to get their own songs? Are they going to be even voice acted? And I mean, obviously they are because they have seiyus. But we were like, what is this? What's going on? We knew they weren't going to have their own anime, but at the same time, it was just what are they going to do? And I feel like if they didn't build up all that hype, and let's just say the announcement happened yesterday, and PvP was the announcement, right? No one had heard of PvP before that. If they had just introduced the girls there, everyone would have been like, what? I'm sorry? I am glad that they hyped it up, because I feel like not hyping it up would have just been worse. So I feel like okay, here's what people would have thought, right? They would have just been like, oh, they're making a game, and they thought Aqours and Muse wasn't enough characters, so they're just adding all these stupid N girls. Come on, you can do better than this, as opposed to, look at all these girls that have personality. Oh, they're gonna be in the new game too. That's pretty cool. So I feel like if anything, they at least made the right decision.
That's exactly what I meant.
That's a good point. I mean, it sort of legitimates and makes it more accepting of their inclusion in that there's been hype built up around it, as opposed to them just springing it on us out of the blue. I see what you mean.
It feels like they're only going to exist inside the game. That's going to be their only place of existence. The music will come out through the game. Their characters will be in the game. Maybe they get into Dengeki magazine, But it doesn't feel like they're going to have an anime about them or anything, which is cool, which is fine. But I think the biggest thing here is Aqours is such at a massive. You're talking about Aqours being at their peak, and they are, or arguably their peak. They can probably go higher. They still haven't reached number 1 ever on the charts. Maybe we get there in season 2. But yeah. Massive is more popular. But Aqours is more popular than Love Live's ever been right now. I love Muse to death, but Muse didn't get to this level of popularity, right?
Right.
And that's what I meant.
Yeah. And they're so massively popular that why not? why not expand it out, you know, to have more? Because if you have so many fans that love it, and this is gonna sound like I'm hating on Lantis, I'm not. But Lantis is like, wait, we have all these devoted fans, why not put more stuff out there for them to do? Because the Aqua Saves are probably like close, you know, they're super busy already doing what they're doing. So instead of giving them more to do, more music to make, more voices to do in the game, why not hand it off to 9 more Seiyus, so you can expand your like sphere of influence, so you can be even more popular and sell more stuff, you know, through those 9 girls, and not having to put it on the Aqua Saves, who already have a lot on them.
It's a clever strategy, isn't it? Like just a way of.
They're just trying to make money. I respect that.
No, yeah, I heard they do well. I mean, they seem like great girls when we saw them in the stream. You know, like I hope they do well, and I hope it's a good thing for the Love Live franchise. I guess I'm just saying this as a like really hardcore Aqours fan. Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, though. I hope. I don't feel like this will take away at all from Aqua's popularity. If anything, it brings more people into Love Live who maybe weren't the biggest Aqua's fan at first, and maybe it brings them in through PvP, and then they check out more Aqua stuff and fall in love with more Aqua stuff and even Muse stuff.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, good point. Point you brought up.
So you guys gotta tell me something real quick. Were you guys all around for the announcement of Aquas?
I wasn't. Not really. I didn't really hear much about that.
I got into Aquas like at or a little bit. Well, no, the anime was out in its entirety, so never mind.
We were.
But
I think October last year. You're about a year in.
We were.
Oh
yeah, go on.
Did you? Maybe Luke can answer this one. Did you guys like? Was there like an insurmountable amount of hate to Aquas when they came out, calling them generic and bad and everything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
this has happened before. Because I'm seeing people like talking about the girls and they're like, they're so bad, they're so stupid, no amount of character development can save this. Look at this girl, and it's like they haven't done anything. Like, how can you use them on this?
If you look back at like Aquas when they're coming out, it's very much the same as like when PvP came out. I got into Love Live right about when the movie came out. So that was came out, you know, got released to DVD and stuff. So I got to watch, you know, the 2 seasons and the DVD or the movie all at the same time. So it's about 2 Octobers ago.
I was
And it was right about when Aquas got announced. I think they got announced a month or 2 before. And it was very much like the same process, you know. There's that little bit, a 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 little bit, and then eventually, you know, we got full thing, and their first single came out, and so I gotta say, Lantis. I feel like Lantis has done a very good job of releasing these groups. They haven't just like flooded us with information, you know. They've given us a little bit at a time. So kind of on point with a new group coming out, and Aquas did get a lot of hate, especially before the anime when we didn't really get to meet the characters a lot. You know, if 2 characters had the same hair color, then immediately everybody was like, oh, they're just a knockoff of the other one.
You know what this reminds me of? You know when people are like, sorry, when people are like, oh, these new Pokemon are so garbage, like really ice cream, and then you look back at Generation 1 and there's literally rocks with arms and glob of slime. And it's like,
yeah, dude.
Meanwhile, it's like, wow, like Ruby looks so generic and stupid, or like, oh, who would people say that about in Aqua? It's like, Kanan looks so stupid, and then meanwhile in Muse we have Hanaya, who's just like girl.
A person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're all obviously
like they're all generic and stupid. Like, meanwhile,
you can't really get to know the characters till they're anime.
I get Base Girl, arguably the most not generic character ever.
But I think I guess what I'm afraid of is that despite all that hate and like the fact that they were announced like incrementally like that, they've become so popular and Aquas have overtaken Muse. Yeah, I think what I'm afraid of is like that the girls from PvP will continue to grow like that and overtake Aqours. And I just felt like it's a bit too early to have someone like gradually taking over from Aqours' spot.
See, and that's where I disagree. I don't think they exist to take over that role, because Aqours still has hopefully years ahead of them. They haven't given us any signs of slowing down, you know. And Muse at that time when Aqours got announced, we knew that it was slowing down. It was going to be coming to a halt in the next 6-7 months. And we haven't gotten any signs that Aqours is slowing down at this point. The train just keeps.
I don't think we can ever have anything surpass anyone unless there's an anime involved.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the big difference.
So many people get into anime. So many people get into Love Live because of the anime, and then it always happens where there's like, whoa, what is this? Subunits? What's that? And then suddenly they listen to every song and they're super deep into idol hell. And I don't think that can ever happen unless they have an anime.
But they could have an anime. I mean, like next year.
Right, they could. But I mean, don't quote me on this because I'm not Lantis, but I think the most we'll see from them is like maybe an OVA. Like if there's
like a little mini web series,
Yeah.
Like you know those little comics they have in SIF.
Yeah.
You can see the little with the in girls. Maybe they turn those into like 2-minute skits.
Yeah,
on the website.
I was just thinking of that.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end of if we do have an Aqua season 3, maybe at the end of every episode we get a 2-minute skit with the BEB girls, but I really don't see this being something that they make an anime out of. This feels like something where they develop the characters in full through the game, which will be voice acted, and that's where I think that comes in. If it wasn't voice acted, I would say maybe an anime, but the fact that it is voice acted, I think that's why that shows to me that we probably won't ever get an anime for BDB.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, call me back in 3 years when I'm completely wrong, though, please.
No, it's like New World Order, like PDP has taken over the world. Yeah. Nobody remembers who Aquas and Muse was.
Can we get hyped up for that CG in that game? Oh my
Yes.
god! We'll have to fly over to Japan to play the glorified washing machine.
That CG looks amazing, though. Really amazing.
It looks pretty on point.
Wow, can you believe Idolmaster copied Love Live again by putting CG in there?
So oh my god, like, what are you looking forward to the most with the CG? Like,
I'm really hoping, and this is a stretch, I'm super hopeful that the girls that will be dancing on the screen will be your team. It won't just be the 9 girls or however many girls would be in that song. It will be your specific team, And if it's like a 3-member song, it'll be the 3 in the middle, or however. I don't know how the layout of the clicking will go, or the tapping will go yet. But I think that would be really cool. So you can have like 9 Ricos like interacting with each other doing Kimi no Kokoro. Like it probably won't happen.
I was
It'll probably
just thinking
you can change their outfits. But I think that'd be really cool. You can have Muse, you can have Hanukkah and Rico dancing together in Mermaid Fiesta Volume 1, or Volume 2.
Yeah.
That's the.
I've heard that happen.
I think that'd be really cool.
Just 9 Nozomis on stage, levels of silly you never thought possible, my man.
But obviously the voices are still coming through as the original girls that sang it. But just the dancing, it probably won't be like
so
that.
Weird. If we get like a close-up of someone singing and it's like Maki, but it's like Hanayo singing, it's like, what's going on?
It probably won't ever be that, but I think that would be really cool. You could probably only customize their outfits, like the girls that are on stage, their outfits specifically. But I'm keeping dreams alive.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good way to be.
It could happen. It might one day in the future.
like a mod, and then you can do all that.
Yeah, maybe a mod would be cool. It'd take a while to get done, but
And then
a mod would
Calab
be kind of neat. It would be hard to see a mod though, because it's like an all-online game. I'm really excited to being able to like see how linking my SIF account will work with it. Obviously, I don't have a JP account right now. I gave mine away a couple months ago because I was never using it. Now I wish I had kept it. So I'm excited to see what happens when you do link your accounts. If like I don't imagine your cards roll over, but maybe you get some kind of reward for each card, you know?
Maybe so.
I think it would be kind of weird if your cards rolled over, because it's going to be a different game completely. But we'll have to see.
And how far do you think the EN version of All Stars would be?
Probably like a year or two, I imagine.
A year?
Yeah,
probably around.
I know that the SIF, the EN version of SIF, I think it took about 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
But the biggest part about that is they had to really. I know Western audiences really had to clamor super hard for an English version. So maybe this time around, maybe it comes out like, I don't know, how long did Fate Grand Order take? About a year. I imagine it's kind of the same time frame.
And Love Live is a lot more popular now than when the app
Exactly.
first came to the English servers. So yeah, they'd be more beneficial for them to get it out as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And obviously they know they have a Western following now because they have not, you know, they came over to America. They have all these live. I think they have 20 total live viewings in the West now, or in America, and like Canada right now. So maybe it comes out quicker this time. I think that'd be really cool. But I'll play JP. Hell yeah.
And this one's a stretch.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And this one's a big stretch too. But they might even pull a rabbit out of their hat and be like, oh, it's coming out. EN's coming out a month later.
Or at the same time.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
I doubt that more than anything I've doubted before, but that would be pretty. That would be pretty
Hey,
great.
keeping hopes alive right here. I'm keeping hopes alive.
An open server, so then JP won't be ahead of us ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could just not region lock. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, worldwide. We're all in this together.
Yeah, a worldwide release would be cool. Like just one complete game where all the servers are, you know, all the nations are on the same server. That'd be kind of neat.
How beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, how beautiful world. JP. The top 400 players in every score match are JP players.
Oh man. And then
Just ranking on JP is brutal.
yeah, because
I
I
On the
joined
JP server. Far out.
Yeah.
because I joined.
I think like especially like a year ago, because they used to give way more gyms every day than us. So like tiering on JP was brutal. You had to play so much.
Yeah. Because I joined up with on JP yesterday, and I was up pretty late last night going, oh, I'm just getting all these gems, this is so cool.
Well, do you just get like a bunch of gems on JP, like more than you do on EN?
Yeah, you used to get way more. Like when I first started playing on JP, it was also the exact same time that they were giving away free gyms, like 50 free gyms immediately when you first started playing. But you also used to have like way better login bonuses and stuff. You had the daily gyms, while on EN you had to play like 10 songs. You had to beat like 10 songs to get your one gem, while on JP you just had to beat one song to get your gem. So they gave away more gems for like daily login bonuses and everything. They're just, you know, straight up daily login bonus was set up better, so you got more gems. But now we've just about caught up, and just like starting a new SIF account, just the amount of gems you have flooding in is insane.
True.
So I guess we can talk about like what's your guys' favorite PDP girl?
PDP girl. Did you want to start this one?
I haven't decided. Honestly, I haven't decided yet. I mean, I've been trying to pick one, but
It's
I
pretty
just
hard to
can't.
pick one right now because we don't like know who they are yet. I know Onibe Translations did all 9 of their intro videos, but I haven't watched them all. And I like day one, it's just really hard to pick one because we don't really know them very well.
Exactly. I need to know a bit more about each girl. Like, just I don't know, seeing how they do stuff, their little personality a bit better before I can pick.
I was watching one of the the subbed intro videos for some of those girls, and there's this one called like Kasumi Nakasu, I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah,
But,
the one who's like, yeah,
yeah,
That's
she
right, yeah.
acting all cute and nice, and then she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and put bread in people's shoes and all that stuff. I'm just like, evil.
Oh, and she
Best
comes right
girl.
in people's shoes, girl.
Yeah. And then and
she sounded like Nico. Do you think she sounded like Nico?
in a
I
way,
haven't listened to them, but yeah, what did you think then?
in a way,
I thought like, because she says like the first thing she says, I just like sounded like exactly like Nico, and she's mischievous and stuff. It's like, oh my god.
She's the new gremlin.
She's the new gremlin. Oh,
Yeah.
Beat you to it.
But then the one I really like in terms of like just first impressions and all that stuff, is the one called her name's Yuki, and she's the one that looks like Yoshiko. Well, to me she looks like Yoshiko.
Oh,
I think I know what you're talking about. Like blue hair, kind of long.
Hmm.
Yeah, red dress.
Yeah.
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 She's pretty cute. I'm a big Rina-chan. I'm a big Rina fan right now. I know a lot of people are big Rina fans. I just think her character, like how her character exists, is hilarious. She like doesn't show emotion well on her face. That's
she's really
She doesn't
cool,
like. She's not good at showing emotions, so she just draws them on the board.
you-
I thought this whole time it was because she was like embarrassed by it, but she's not embarrassed. She just doesn't know how to show emotions on her face, and I think that's hilarious. Like I just
still
think the
think
setup
that
for that
she's
character exists.
She's just super ugly or has like the biggest nose of all time or something like.
If you
really
Hard to
self-conscious.
a lot of the people that Cromwell and I know, like a lot of them, like pretty much like 90% or probably 100% of them are all like fans of the Sleepy Girl.
Oh, Sleepy-chan.
Okay, that's mine. Hello,
No,
kind of away. That's my. I mean, we have so little to judge off of right now, so this is like almost 100% just like bio and appearance.
Yeah.
But I am a huge. I've been calling her Sleepy-chan.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan of Sleepy-chan.
That's another one.
I was waiting to talk about her.
We'll put you in
pretty
our group chat, sorry, and then you just be like, oh, I love Sleepy-chan, and then everyone will be like, yay! You'll feel right in.
Emma's pretty cool.
I'm a big Emma fan.
Yeah.
From the seiyus doing the character intros at the streamed event, I'm a big fan of Karin Asaka. That's the mommy uwu One-chan type lady who's like type like girl.
It's a bit older than like a high school student or whatever.
Yes.
I think it was Emma's Seiyu who just looked like she had a really like stern face the whole time, which is not what I was expecting. Because like Emma's been one of my favorite girls from SIF, and she's always like pretty happy and very bubbly, and very like kind to everybody. And she just like I think it was Emma's Seiyu. There was one Seiyu just had a very stern face, like smiled once at the very end when she like it looked like she was trying to be super serious, but then at the very end when she bowed, she let out a big old smile, like she was super happy to be there. She was just trying to be really serious.
Lantis held up a thing that's like, please smile or you're fired.
Please smile or you're fired.
There was one. I think it was Kasumi Nakasu, who the opposite just couldn't stop smiling the whole time.
Yeah, there was
I'm pretty
one
sure
that
it was
had
her.
the biggest smile, and I was so happy.
Oh man. What's your opinions on oh man. I'm just having a look at them all at the moment. Just trying to pick one out. How about
I think I might hesitate. My tentative favorite is probably Ayumu Uehara. I think she was like the one in the center, like the leader. I guess not leader, but the one who spoke first.
Yeah.
Like her character.
He has the orange hair, right? And the blue dress.
You just gave me a good impression of her. And I'm really going off nothing here.
Yeah, no, I got you. I mean, it's so hard to say from the beginning. Like, this is all subject to change. For all we can know, like, Sleepy-chan is like the opposite of something I'd like. Like, oh, okay, turns out Emma's the best, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I've had characters where it's like, I like everything about like the way they look. I'm like, oh, you're so like good character design, and then they like have a character like they don't have a voice I like. I'm like, oh, okay.
okay.
I mean, like I like them all. You guys are
Yeah. Getcha.
Yeah, holy heck, I really like them all.
like, I like them.
It's not hard to pick one. Yeah.
We'll get more information about them in the coming months before All Stars comes out. So
Yeah,
we'll
true.
be able to pick out our favorite by then. And obviously we have what they were in SIF to go off of. So there's always that as well.
True. Alrighty. So we've all
Yeah.
picked out our
Moving on.
initial favorites.
I
Alright.
mean,
Initial
this is all subject to change. I mean, I'm a big Sleepy-chan guy, but ask me again in 2 months
day
when
one.
we get more info. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Like you ask me next year, I'll probably have a different one. Yeah.
Ask me when we get to hear their first single if they have one. When we get to hear them
Yeah,
sing,
that'll change the game.
and then we'll know.
That's the big game changer.
Like,
What do they sound like when they sing?
Sleeper, like, I mean, no pun intended. I didn't talk about Sleepy-chan, but like, one of them could just come out of the left field, like, oh wait, you're the best. You
Yeah.
have the best voice. Like,
Hey, Cromwell.
Yeah, like day one in Aquas, I was a big Kanan and Rico fan.
Yeah.
And then like I love their singing. Then I heard Hanamaru sing, and I was hooked.
Oh, yeah.
So that singing is a big. Obviously, we talk about singing all the time on our podcast. So singing is a big thing for us, defining our favorite characters.
Fair enough. Yeah, singing's always a good one to go off with too. Hey Cromwell, do you remember that conversation we had about Yuki though? How I said she'd be Yoshiko's daughter?
Yeah. I remember that. It sounds good. Like the hairstyle and just the whole like personality.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, who'd the father be? And I was just like, a dead man. And then I pulled,
Hanamaru.
and then I pulled off a Star Wars. I'm like, oh, actually, it's the will of the Force. She's the chosen one or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like conceived like by the Force.
There's like those comics that exist of just like Honoka and Umi that have a baby and it's really cute as long as you don't think about it. Like it's like, oh, look at this child. Like, all right, like just leave it at that. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, like when you think about who is your father, it gets weird. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the comic about it's like Hanamaru's like, come on Yoshiko, we're gonna be late for class, and then the new girl's like, I'm not Yoshiko, and it's just her super confused face zoomed in. That's a classic. Let's see if I can link you guys to that after. That's a good one.
No worries.
Oh man, having us on your show, it was really fun. It was really
It's a good time.
we liked it a lot.
No worries. Anytime.
Thank you. It was
Yeah,
so
thanks.
much fun talking to you guys.
Yeah, and feel free to come back again after like the viewing and all, and we can chat about that if you want.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. Obviously, I won't be able to see it, but
We'll find a way for
yeah,
it.
you guys can.
Yeah, it's like, Luke, what songs do you hope for at the line? You're like, oh, I really hope for Kimi no Koko, and we're like, yeah, don't get your hopes up, kid. Like,
Don't get your hopes up. They didn't play their number one song. I know you used it just as like an example, but
We'll just go pro it for you. Go pro.
yeah. So really appreciate having you guys having us on. It was a fun time. We'll try to come back on some other time.
No worries. It was
Yeah, anytime. Absolutely welcome anytime.
yeah, it's great having you. And yeah, thanks for coming on.
no problem at all.
Alrighty then. Did you want to do the honors
wanna
of
sign
closing this out?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you do it. You go.
Alright. No worries. This has been SSJ Basilio and
Cromwell signing out.
We usually do like the like Strawberry Trapper at the end. That's our like.
yeah. Do it. Go for it.
Man,